Hello, my name is Cait Weiss Orcutt. I'm a poet and teach creative writing workshops at Inprint. So I'm here today to talk a little bit about how creative writing has worked for me and to give you a prompt so that hopefully it can work for you the same way. For me, creative writing is a powerful tool to allow myself to sort of rewrite the narrative of what I'm experiencing. It doesn't have to be a bad narrative in order for me to rewrite it, but just the act of getting to claim all the thoughts and experiences and put them down on paper in an order that resonates with me has a powerful impact on how I understand the world and my agency within it. And it allows me to create this vast resource of resilience that without writing, I don't know if I would have. So whether you consider yourself a writer or not, it doesn't matter. Creative writing works for everyone. We could all use a little bit more sense of agency and power, no matter what we're going through. So I hope you join me in moving through this creative writing prompt. So for our prompt, I've started by bringing in a poem by Emily Dickinson. You've probably heard of her. She was one of the most famous poets of early American literature, and she just creates the most beautiful metaphors so that we can see emotional states that she's going through. So this poem is called It's All I Have to Bring Today. It's all I have to bring today, this and my heart beside, this and my heart and all the fields, and all the meadows wide. Be sure you count, should I forget, someone the sum could tell, this and my heart and all the bees which in the clover dwell. I chose this poem to share with you because it's so small. It's only 8 lines, but it contains a whole world within it. And I think part of how that world gets unlocked is this image of the heart and all you have to bring is yourself to everywhere you show up, right? But the idea that within you, though, is not only a heart, but an immense clover field full of little bees buzzing around. So like within you is the whole world, and that's all you have to bring today. So with that concept in mind, what I was hoping we would do for this prompt is to imagine the heart, our love. If love is easier to work with love. If there's another abstract term you prefer, like resilience, like courage, strength. I like love. I like the heart, so I might stick with that. To take that idea of the heart or love and to imagine what kind of a landscape, what kind of a physicality does it have for you metaphorically? So here's one idea. One idea might be your heart as a house. What's the architecture of your heart as a house? Or love as a planet? What's the atmosphere of love, the way you experience love, the way you bring love into the room as a planet? Does it have mountains? Are there footprints of spacemen who've been there before? Any of this is good. You could make courage a field. Is it a big wheat field? Is it a corn field? Is it a bayou? What is courage to you? Or you could use, this is one of my favorites. So let's say you did resilience. My resilience is a new or used car. Maybe it's a used car. Maybe my resilience is a 1992 Honda Accord. Kind of ripped up leather seats. You could do whatever you want here. But the main prompt idea is, we'll do this example with heart. Take your heart, my heart is, and imagine it as a physical landscape or a setting. So obviously, Emily did the heart as this clover field. What would you like your heart to be? Take a minute. You can pause the video, maybe take a minute, 2 minutes to just let your mind go. What would your heart be that you're bringing inside the rooms you show up in? And once you get that, I'm not a good artist, but I love this part. Get out a blank piece of paper and sketch it. Do a little drawing. I love stick figures, maybe little stick figure bees if you were doing Emily's, but give yourself an idea, draw the planet, draw the house. What are the different parts on it? You can skip this if you absolutely hate drawing, but if you're open to it, it's a good mechanism to unlock things in your brain you didn't even know were there. So if you're going to do the drawing, pause the video for 2 to 5 minutes and do a quick sketch. Feel free to label what you want to label. All right, if you're not going to draw, you just keep playing this. Now, the next thing to do though, you've chosen your abstract concept, the heart. I know for you doctors, the heart is a physical thing, but for us poets, it's very metaphorical. So you've chosen your abstract concept, the heart or love or courage or strength, whatever it is you bring into the room. Now, what you do is start with the line, get a fresh piece of paper and start with the line, "It's all I have to bring today." And tell me what that is. My heart, the rundown Victorian mansion with the plumbing that doesn't quite work. Whatever it is to you. And keep writing. Just start there, keep writing, see where it goes. Thank you for joining us online and for all that you are doing for Houston. We would love to hear from you. So once you've done this, please consider sharing your response to this writing exercise. Email your written piece to cpam@houstonmethodist.org. Happy writing and reading, and take care.